This video is all about different techniques to strengthen and stabilize your shoulders in a vinyasa yoga practice. We many times see lots of rotator cuff injuries as yoga teachers from incorrect chaturanga, dandasana push-ups. So we'll get to that at the end of this video, but till then, roll out your mat, get onto your hands and feet, down dog it out. And we're simply going to try to move slow and controlled through all these workouts, yeah? So inhale, come forward to high plank, and you can also modify them all. So this first one, you can stay here in high plank, or you might lower onto your knees. Biggest thing is one, you don't want the shoulders dipping like this. This will make your problem worse. You want the shoulders rounding up towards the ceiling. When you first start doing this, rounding of the shoulders, it's going to feel foreign, it's going to feel weird. It's going to get you strong, it's going to get your shoulders stable. So you round, and even if you're on your knees, this is perfect. If you can, lift your knees. The surefire way you need to come onto your knees is your hips are like this, you're like that, twerk, twerk, or your hips are down low and you're like low back sagging. I can't even do it incorrectly that way. Dang it. Okay, now come forward, high plank. And then we'll bring one hand to the center of the mat, pivot onto one side, maybe stack the feet, hold, and then to the other side. So slow is the name of the game. Other side, side to side. Hold for about 5 breaths, and then switch. 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 You're stronger than you think you are. My first yoga teacher always told us that. Switch. One more to each side. And switch. And that's our first one. I'm already sweating. How about you? Time for the second. Maybe sit on your heels, stretch it out. Take some deep breaths. Okay, back to down dog. These are nice little familiar movements here. Down dog. Inhale, exhale, high plank. And this is the only movement. Down dog, inhale, exhale, high plank and hold. Good. Hips up and back. Inhale, exhale, high plank. Now if high plank's too much, remember, knees down. But either place, my shoulders are rounding. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, high plank. Down dog. High plank. Down dog. High plank. Down dog, inhale. Full deep breaths as you inhale and exhale. High plank, exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, high plank. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, high plank. Last one. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, high plank. Breathe. And knees down. Take a little breather. And that is mountain climbers. A little bit of cardio, a little bit of down dog, lots of shoulder stabilization. So, down dog, mountain climbers. So I don't want you to go too fast. 1 foot forward, and then switch. Press down with your fingertips. Really like claw the mat, right? Switch, 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 switch. It could be a tiny hop, could be a step and back. Switch, 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 switch. And go a little faster. Switch, 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 switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Next one is, let me catch my breath. They are down dog run-ups. It's just like how it sounds. We start in a down dog, run up to the hands, run back, okay? Down dog, gaze to the hands, grip the mat, shoulders stable, run up, run back, run up, run back, run up, run back, run up, run back, run up, and plop yourself down. Just like the first one, but we're on our forearms. Another way, let me catch my breath. So, going from forearm plank, really controlled, to forearm plank, really controlled, side to side. It's the name of the game with this. And if you've been practicing yoga, you know that we're working a lot more than the stabilization in our shoulder, right? We're also working our core. We're working all these other parts of our body. But in all of these movements, our main focus is not to fling ourselves, not to use a lot of momentum, but to move with purpose. So, last one, ready? And then we'll fix our chaturanga. So, we're in forearm plank, and bring your arm parallel with the top of the mat. Maybe extend the other arm. Don't worry too much about your gaze in these side planks and drills. Mostly controlled, deliberate, and muscular engagement movement. We just move to the other side, and you'll notice how my hand of the lower hand is straight out from the elbow towards the long edge of my mat. Move to the other side. And switch. And switch. So like before, switch 5 to 10 times if you're starting. 10 to 15 if you have a regular yoga practice already. No pressure. Switch. 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 And now let's hold our low plank. Hold. Hips down. Space between the shoulders. Breath is steady. Oh, it feels so good. Press it back. We did a lot. Typically, if I start as a yoga teacher to see people's yoga students in class, their shoulders dip lower than their elbows in their chaturanga. I'll show you on my knees here. So if I see your shoulders constantly doing this in chaturanga, and I know you're new to the practice, I also know you might injure yourself eventually, unless you have a movement background and really know your body. So, biggest alignment tip in chaturanga push-up, or the yogi push-up, tricep push-up, whatever you call it at your home studio. Biggest thing, shoulders always in line with the elbows or slightly above the elbows, like this. So shoulders in line, elbows, or slightly above, never below. Now the other thing you want to try to do in chaturanga, this has less to do with the shoulders at all. Many of us have forward head posture from all our cell phone use. This. Try to imagine there's a hand at the base of your skull. Press into that hand as you chaturanga. So I'll show you the incorrect way with your head first, where you're dipping like that, maybe even swooping on your up dog. Try instead, press the back of my skull up. It feels so strange at first, but then you get used to it and you're like, oh, there's some stuff going on here. But this is also going to help you, that pressing back with leg behind the head and with back bends, articulating the cervical spine, and also making it strong back there. So that's just an extra little nugget on our shoulder day for you. I'm super sweaty now. After that, I hope you are too. More importantly, I hope you have some knowledge. I hope you know how to stabilize your shoulders. Feel stronger, connected, supported. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.